Every school days, I always get out of my comfortable bed before 5 o'clock in the morning. I usually start my morning with a prayer, then start preparing myself for breakfast and bath. And when I am ready, my mother will accompany me in waiting for a jeepney to ride to school. In my entire trip going to school, I always notice the blackish or grayish smoke that the exhaust pipe of the jeepney emits. I wonder where this smoke goes, or what can be the effect of this to environment, animals, and to us. Later on, I am starting to pay attention to some people who is younger or even older than me throwing little candy wrappers outside of the window, then it will be blown away somewhere by the wind. I noticed a man threw cigarette butt on the road after puffing it. Anywhere we go, we feel like trash-like bottles of beverages, plastic from junk foods, styrofoam, and many more are always after us. The famous line that many people always say, even though you have enough money to buy something that you want, but you do not have the manner like on how to dispose trash from these things properly, does not make you a super high-class person, but it just make you more poor person, quickly entered my mind, and I realized that this saying is very true. Before, I usually ride a tricycle from where the jeepney will drop me by, but now, I do not take tricycle to ride anymore. Because I just remember someone telling me that if I can just walk from place to another, just walk and do not ride in a tricycle because it is such a waste of money, and I also somehow can help to reduce smoke that eventually cause air pollution. I realized that here in my place, we do a lot of bad activities, causing damage to our beautiful nature. What if all of bad human activities will be summed up? What will happen to all plants, animals, and to us? What kind of future are we all having? Can we all still hope for beautiful nature given by our Heavenly Father in the upcoming years? According to D.K. Sinha, environmental pollution includes two terms, namely environment and pollution. In simple words, environment means all of what are existing, our surroundings, and that affects and influence the survival, growth, and development of organisms. In other words, environment means aggregate of surrounding things. And pollution means the presence of dangerous and unnatural happenings, causing imbalance in the ecosystem and health hazards to human beings and animals. The environmental pollution can be defined as the introduction of different harmful pollutants into environment that make it unhealthy to live in. In an easier understanding, environmental pollution is a situation when the natural environment is unable to process the changes that are being brought about by human activities. For sure, we knew to ourselves that environmental pollution is happening in many parts of the world. There are basically three kinds of environmental pollution. First, I am going to talk about is the air pollution. Air pollution is the most serious problem of the current time all over the world, especially in the large cities, because of the huge level of industrialization. Day by day, fresh air of the environment is getting polluted because of the mixing of particulates, biological molecules, and other harmful materials. Such polluted air is causing health problems, diseases, and death. The release of such air like smog, soot, smoke, pollen, methane, and carbon dioxide, and many examples of air pollution are getting settled in the cities, and then it will cause health hazards to many people. And because there are not enough trees or plants to support or help in maintaining the air clean, people always feel or suffering the outcome of air pollution. Lots of dirty waste produced by people on a daily basis, especially in the big cities, polluting the whole atmospheric air to a great extent. The release of gaseous pollutants from burning fuel of motor vehicles, industrial processes, burning of garbage, and smoking cigarettes are contributing to the air pollution. Some natural pollutants like pollen, dust, soil particles, natural gases are also source of the air pollution. It is one of the most important environmental issues which requires to be noticed and solved by the efforts of all of us. Next one is the pollution in water. According to Chris Woodford, all of our bodies of water squeezed by human activities. not so they take up less room, but so their quality is reduced. Poor quality means water pollution. There are many causes of water pollution, even the very small act that we did not know from the start that might cause pollution. For example, throwing our garbage anywhere we want. This garbage might be carried by rainwater to oceans, rivers, lakes, and other bodies of water. Sewage disposal is also causing pollution in water. Every time we flush toilets, its waste has to go somewhere. Also, all the oils from different factories cause water pollution too, because the oil goes into different bodies of water. Oil pollution that we make in water can also affect us and all living things. Lastly, the soil pollution. This is because of the presence of toxic chemicals in our soil. Some of the contaminants occur naturally, however, most of them are due to the industrialization and human activities. Soil is the most important natural resource to maintain or support our lives here. It is the life of plants and a home for animals and for us. We use soil to support our needs to continue life. Human activities including dumping, mining, manufacturing, processes, and many more are typically the causes of soil pollution. Increasing human population increases the needs of crops production and other technological resources to live comfortably. Soil pollution is a great threat to human beings. Many mindless human activities like improper farming methods, disposal of industrial waste directly on the soil, deforestation, dumping of waste to the land, and improper sewage system cause irreparable damage to soil. Pollution can be in any form that we face every day. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the soil we use to grow our food, the lit up skies, and even the increasing noise we hear every day can all contribute to health problems and the lower quality of life on Earth. Maybe one of the greatest problems that the world is facing today is that of environmental pollution, which is causing grave and irreparable damage to the natural world and human society caused by water, air, and soil pollution, and coupled with human overpopulation has contributed to the malnutrition. A polluted environment is a polluted society, one we created and one only we can renew. As we always see in the television news, circulating in the social medias, in newspapers, and in different ads that we only have a limited time to save our environment. I am scared that one day, everything that we have now will fade and we will all lose everything. Sometimes, people forget how we depend on nature and environment surrounding us. We always think that resources given by nature are unlimited and that every time we need something in nature, they are there. All of this pollution that is happening, we are not the only one that is affected, but also the animals that are doing nothing wrong. They are suffering just because we are always focusing in what we need and what can make us happy. We are not always thinking that they are also have hearts, they also feel pain, and that they just also want to live in peace and happiness. I hope that each and every individual person in the world will realize how our home is very important to us. Just do whatever we have to do to save our Mother Earth. Even just by a simple act of joining campaigns or seminars about how to prevent pollution. Just do the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. As long as you can, reduce all of your waste because too much waste can damage the surroundings. Reuse all of your trash like bottles, boxes, eco bags, cans, strings, and many more. Recycling our trash or using reusable bags is a very big help in simple ways of saving the nature. Also, segregating biodegradable into non-biodegradable waste is a must-do in promoting saving environment. People have to reconsider their views of life and promote healthy and ecologically friendly lifestyle. It is up to us to change situation for better and leave good legacy for generations to come. Any small act of care to the environment can be a step to a bigger help in making this whole world as beautiful and as healthy as before. We all just have to believe to our dear God that He will never let us down. He is always there to guide us and help us into making our home better.